Enjoy. I start with opening up the energy field. Bring in light. Then I expand the energy field. Expanding the energy field helps to hold more light in the system, and also more awareness comes with that as well. So I'm expanding. And the energy field can always be more expanded so that we can hold more and more light in our system. Then I fill up the expanded space with light. Then I clear surface energies. Surface energies are all sorts of energies that are floating around the top of your system, or on the surface level of your system. And they are just in the way of more light entering. So when I clear those surface energies, more light is entering right away. Maybe you can even feel that. There's right away more light entering, light entering, and the light enters through the crown chakra and third eye chakra mostly, also other areas of the body, and then the energy body. But this is where the most light comes in, and then also it fills up the area around you. So there's just a lot of light, very, very beautiful, high vibrational, divine light. And then also surface energies are energies you've been exposed to over the past 1 or 2 days. So those are also the ones we're clearing, because they're just of different vibration than this high vibrational divine light. And we want this light to be able to come in as much as possible, and then change the vibration of our system. This is so important because when the vibration is changing, so rising, we can also live more from this higher vibration. And then life itself is neutral. So it's always like how we perceive life. This is what can change through from living from a different vibration. And when we live from a higher vibration, so meaning that the system is actually, the whole system has a different vibration. So it's not like that we experience a higher vibrational emotion in the present moment, which is also fine. It's also a possibility to perceive life in a high vibrational way. But what we do here is like we change the vibration of the system for good, so that life experience, the outlook on life and how you experience life gets more high vibrational. So it really starts changing the way how your life is perceived, and then how you manifest it, because we create our own reality. So we're manifesting our reality, and the possibility to manifest it differently is then there, from a higher vibration, which is so amazing. So it's raising quite quickly today. So there's a lot of energy that just raises the vibration very quickly. So it really pulls us up into a higher vibration, the whole system. And really what's happening is every cell of the body has like also its little energy body. And this little energy body starts vibrating to this high vibrational divine light. And then it can also change. The vibration is gonna drop a little bit then after we leave, but stay higher than you were before. So it's slowly raising the vibration of the whole system for good. And this is what's creating the changes. So this raising of the vibration is creating the change within you as individual, like in your body, and then also of the collective consciousness. So we're also helping the collective consciousness to raise the vibration there. So that's happening right now. And maybe you can feel with this rising up that like heavy stuff starts falling away. So I can just feel it as if there is like heavy stuff falling down away from us, from left and right, from the energy fields. It's just dropping, it's just falling, dropping down, so that we can rise up. It's happening right now. And the energy is very strongly working on the brain right now, and also on our way of thinking. Because the mind is also very powerful in creating low vibrational experiences, actually. So the mind is very powerful because we've trained it so much throughout our lifetime, so we gave it a lot of power. And so it's also powerful when we have negative thoughts that it creates our reality to that extent in a negative way. So this is what the light is doing right now. It helps to change the way of thinking so that the focus is not on the negative and on negative outcomes and stuff like that, but it's on possibilities, on creativity, on potential, on basically saying yes to life versus saying no to life, so that the opposite way. So this is what's happening right now. So there's a change in the way of thinking happening, where the focus is going. So that the way where our focus is going, this is what the energy is working on right now. So the focus is going towards possibilities, creativity, then when there are like options, so you can choose, like choices, make choices towards choices that come from your heart, or that resonate also with like with the heart. That's, I guess, the best way I can describe it. So not just the mind, like coming from intellectual understanding, but also, you know, that the mind, of course, helps to navigate around this reality. It's a tool, but also that it's easier for us to make choices from that are really coming from the heart. And then just in general, a positive outlook on things, just a positive outlook versus negative. So positive outlook. And I'm opening up a specific space that's really more pro looking for options and possibilities versus saying no, why things don't work, why we can't accomplish certain things, why things can't happen, blah, blah, stuff like that. So the opposite. So I'm opening up the space towards possibilities, why things can happen. So solution finding, seeing of potential, because it's there anyway, so that we can see it and choose it. Okay, and this specific energy that raises the vibration, so it's mostly working, it's everywhere working in all in our body, but specifically on the brain, and now it's dropping also into the heart. So also throat chakra, heart chakra is included now. Throat chakra It's the way of speaking, of expressing ourselves. So expressing in a way of speaking our truth, of speaking in a non-violent way. So being clear, being truthful, being precise, but in a, let's say, in a loving way, if we want to just put a positive vibe on what I just said before, but that's the best way I can describe it. So in a loving way, but speaking the truth, being very precise in what you want and what you want to share, but in a loving way. So raising the vibration also in the area how you speak, how you share, how you talk about things. Then heart chakra. So there are some energies I need to remove. Sometimes it's really hard for us to see the truth. And heart chakra is always identification. So I don't want to see or experience truth or know the truth. I don't want to know the truth. I don't want to know the truth. So truth itself, because it can be, for some parts of our system, it can be painful or there can be resistance or something like that. So there is this energy. I'm clearing it. I don't want to know the truth, see the truth, experience the truth, or live it. I don't want to be the truth. So living it. I don't want that. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Because I see there's a certain part of the system that prefers the hiding, hiding in a space, hiding from not sharing the truth, hiding from not being that, because there is fear of consequences, root chakra, clear the fears, fear of consequences, negative consequences in various different ways. Okay, and by just clearing those few energies, like there is so much light coming in now. This was just big blockages. And the light moves down to the root chakra, so through all the other chakras. I just clear a few little other blockages. So the system often just wants to stay the same, or wants that everything stays the same. It doesn't really prefer changes. So I clear those energies. That it prefers changes, prefers to stay the same, doesn't prefer changes. So I don't like changes. I don't like changes. I don't like new things. I don't like unexpected things. Living in the present moment and being fully surrendered means that you never know what's coming. It's not possible. Like you can't even know 5 minutes from now what's gonna happen. Like you can't sense that anymore. And basically the sensing before was just the projecting of the past into the future. So this possibility is then gone. And this can feel a bit unusual for the system, or a bit new, and a bit, I guess, fearful, or something that the system doesn't prefer. But I can just say it's really worth letting these energies go. So I clear them. I clear the resistance, second chakra. And in general, the energies that are in the way. Okay. So there's an energy coming in, it's super strong and it's very precise. New, new, everything is new. Everything is new. Everything is new. Nothing can stay the same. 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 So it's coming in. This information is coming. It's very strong. It's very precise. Everything is new. Everything is new. Everything is new. Nothing can ever stay the same. Nothing can stay the same. Nothing can stay the same. So it's coming in. It's coming in. And look, this energy is coming in, and it also carries trust in it. It gives you at the same time the trust, even though everything is new, the trust is coming in that everything will be fine, everything will work out perfectly for you, life is for you. So this is also in there. Then that change is something positive. And if we predict change as negative, then it's more coming from, projecting past into the future, or from the ego, that it's not like the ego's way that's happening, or things are happening in a way the ego wants it. So this is then more the problem. So it's not life itself unfolding. And also truth is coming in. It's always important, truth, so that we can gravitate more towards our personal highest truth. In the new. Because we haven't been living in truth, like none of us. We weren't able to. The thing is, the energy wasn't there. The possibility wasn't there. So I see this now collectively. So since truth is here, and it hasn't been here for very long, just a certain amount, like not long, we weren't able to live in truth because the possibility wasn't there. Our system we couldn't vibrate to truth. But now it's here. And of course, with that, everything is changing, everything is going to be new, but not just, in our own system, how we experience life in our own system, I mean, within us, but also since we are human, we are in this 3D reality. Yes, we're manifesting our own reality on a daily basis. Everybody is individually, but also the collective. We do this collectively as well. And truth is now also here for the collective for the first time in, I guess, human experience, or since humans are here on Earth. And this is what brings this change. Because just the gravitation towards truth is changing many things. That's very normal. You experience it as individual, but also it's happening on the collective level. And it's the same as for us when we gravitate towards truth. Things that are not of truth need to fall away. We're going to see them, they will be shown to us. We can choose to let them go. And then we are open for new things to come in that are more of our personal high truth. And I see it's very fascinating right now. I see this happening in us. So for everybody here, for everybody's individual highest truth, and also it's happening on the collective level as well. Exactly the same process. And this is why everything is how it is. and it's perfect how it is. It's just a process. And it's needed, we need to go through this process to then eventually experience our personal highest truth. So I can see just this understanding. And yeah, this understanding calms down the system a lot. There's a lot of trust, a lot more trust at least present. So there's just a lot more light entering, a lot more light entering. So much light present. Such beautiful light. The one that's present right now, it's how I perceive it, it's actually very white in color. It's a very white, it's white light. Yeah, so this is basically the light that's in general coming in for everybody, not every person on this planet. So it's just in the collective. This is this specific light. It contains also a lot of different information, stuff like that, but this one is present right now. Just introducing itself so that we kind of know, okay, this is what it is. This is what's in general coming in for people. And what is it doing? It has its agenda. It has a very calming quality at the same time. So it has a task. At the same time, it's calming quality. And I also perceive it as being neutral. So it's not one of the lights that usually come in, with certain qualities like love, joy, or something like that. What I'm usually working with is more of a neutral quality. Yeah, it's basically just raising the vibration, but in a neutral way, so that everybody, and this is actually very fascinating and I love it, uh, is that in my words, in my language, everybody can gravitate to their personal highest truth. So there is no it's not that love is coming in or joy or energies like that, that help this process. It's more like, okay, the light is neutral, it has a calming um, aspect to it. It just raises the vibration so that everybody can do with that whatever they want. So everybody has the choice. And there is no manipulation whatsoever done then, Yeah, that's beautiful. Beautiful possibility. Okay, so let's just sit with this light, with this very amazing, beautiful light that helps us to raise our vibration for the next 15 minutes in silence. And yeah, just be open, surrender, and enjoy it. we are finished. Thank you very, very much for joining.